Hey guys, so today we are removing the battery on this 2015 Ford Escape. On most vehicles it's typically pretty easy because it's really accessible. However, on this model Ford Escape, you got to remove the windshield wiper arm, the cowl, just to access the battery. Doing that because I'm cleaning up the negative battery terminal. It's got a lot of corrosion on there. So first thing we're going to do is use a 15 millimeter socket to remove the two bolts that are holding the windshield wiper arms in place. So you have these little clips, pretty simple. They just pop right off. 15 millimeter socket. Got that one. And same thing with this one. I just like to make sure, keep all this stuff together. All right, now removing the wiper blade arms. Not the easiest thing in the world, especially if they've never been removed before. But pretty much what you want to do is you want to press down right here while simultaneously pulling up on this side where the nut was. Pops off just like that. Now again, if they've never been removed before, I have done this before, so that it is a bit easier. You're probably gonna, it'll take like a few minutes of just kind of pressing this part right here, pressing that down, and then pulling this piece up simultaneously. Just like that, they come off. Okay, next thing we're gonna do is we have a bunch of these little clips right here. This cowl is almost in like two pieces, so there's this top part right here. You got a bunch of clips. I just take a small flathead screwdriver and just kind of pry them off. This is what I'm using. You could use a little bit bigger. Honestly, anything to just kind of get in between where those clips are and just kind of pull them off. This is what they look like. They're just little clips. So it was 8 clips in total. After that, I disconnect the brake fluid reservoir. It's just two, looks like these are Allen bits or Torx bits, just to unscrew these two screws. There we go, just set that right there. Now this top part should just kind of pop right off. There are some clips up in this part that are just kind of holding it in, so you just kind of have to apply a little bit of pressure, just like that. And I usually go back and forth between sides. There we go, like so. Now underneath we have the bottom part of the cowl, and there are 1, 2, 3, there are 4, I believe 10 millimeter bolts holding this part in. You can use a socket. I'm just using a drill so that it goes a little bit quicker. Four of them. This part just slides right out. Now for the battery itself, the screws I have on mine are 10 millimeters, so I'm just getting a small ratchet, loosen those bolts up, and then the connectors should just pull right off. Now I'm actually using a special tool that is designed to clean your battery terminals. So this part right here goes over top of the actual terminal and cleans it that way. And then this part right here is for the connector. So outside of it, go on the inside, come about that way. And by the way, after you've completed all these steps, all you have to do is just reach in here and pull out the battery. There's nothing else you got to do. I'm just keeping it in here just so I can clean it right here. And once those are cleaned up, you're just gonna literally do the exact opposite and put everything back. Get all those holes lined up with one another. I don't tighten them all the way at first. I just get them all in. Two screws for the brake fluid reservoir. These are small screws. Be sure to not over tighten them because they will strip. Now the top part of the cowl is going back on. Gotta get it lined up first. There we go. Pop right down. Eight metal clips that go in each positions to lock in the top part of the cowl, the bottom part. And you can just put them on with your finger. Like that. Sweet. Now, the last thing that we need to do is we need to go in the car and we need to turn on the windshield wipers to their highest setting. And that's just going to make sure that whenever I put the windshield wipers back on, they are perfectly in line. And there's also two tabs right here. There's one right here and one right here. I'll tell you exactly where the windshield wipers should line up. So I'm going to go do that. So as you can see, they're moving right now. Usually let it do it for about 30 seconds. Then I turn the windshield wiper thing all the way off and then cut the vehicle off. And then I put the wiper arms back on. So I'm gonna do this one first. I'm gonna line it up right here. Right, and so when I'm setting this wiper arm back on, I want to make sure that I don't turn this at all, right? Either one of them. If you do that and you mess up the alignment at all, whenever you go to turn your windshield wipers on, they're going to be hitting each other. They're not going to work right. Just like that, they pop right on. Now I'm just going to hand screw this on. And same thing with the other one. Get it lined up. Make sure it's lined up. Perfect. tighten these down. Now, before I put the clips back on and call it a job, what I typically like to do is I like to test the windshield wipers, make sure they're working properly. Now I just tested the windshield wipers. They work perfectly. So I'm going to put these clips back on right there. Right there. And you are good to go. So you kind of got two things in this video. I showed you how to remove all these pieces so that you could look at your battery, replace your battery, clean up your terminals and whatnot. And then I also showed you how to, if you're having problems with your wiper arms, like maybe they're clashing against one another, I also showed you how to reset that so that they work properly. If you found this video helpful, feel free to leave me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel as well. Thanks, guys.